Hello and welcome to today's game of Aeronautica. And today I have a very simple mission. I have 3 Xiphons from each side, one set Night Lords, one set Blood Angels, and I want to try the extended damage rules. The game is brilliantly simple normally, but what I really like about Aeronautica is there's all sorts of extra things you can add. You can add clouds, you can add terrain, and here we can add some extra damage rules. I've played them a few times before, and I find the game is slowed down quite a bit, so this is why my forces are smaller than usual. But let's see how it plays out. White will be for the Blood Angels and black will be for the Night Lords. So Blood Angels have it with a 5. So they will go first because the shooting will matter in this game. So 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, and look in that direction. And this Night Lord next, he's going to go up to speed 6. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this Blood Angel next is going to go to speed 5. Go 6. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In that direction. This Night Lord. Also on a 6. Throwing the drone at speed 6, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In that direction. Then this one, a 7. And he's going to speed up to speed 6. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which just leaves one Night Lord left to go. And he will also speed up to speed 6. He's already on 6. Go 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 10. With that, the movement's finished. Onto the shooting phase. Okay, onto the shooting phase then. So the Blood Angels get to go first. And I'm going to shoot this number 2 here, and this number 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's long range. There's 2 shots with its light cannons, which both hit, because it still hits on 5s. It still damages normal 2s. So 1 point of damage. Now, that gives me a roll on the extra damage table. So let's see what we get. We get 6. A serious hit has caused fuel lines to rupture, and the aircraft has begun billowing flames. So this got flame tonight. So I'm using these little pipe cleaners that I've hooked over, and so this Night Lord is now on fire. Place a flame token on it, which I have done. Additionally, the aircraft loses a structure point. So already it's lost a structure point and it's on fire. So that is bad news for it. Now, by the way, when you're on fire, reduces its maneuver characteristics by 1 to a minimum of 1, otherwise it follows all the normal rules in the movement phase. And it can't fire in the tailing phase, and it can't fire in the firing phase, which is really important. And additionally, it reduces its maneuver by 1. So instead of being able to do maneuver 7, it will only be able to do maneuver 6. Okay, so it's fairly wrecked already. And then we've got 4 shots from its missiles, so it's firing 2 sets. So 2 hits, damaging on 3+, no damage there. Okay, it doesn't really matter, this one is on fire, which has already slowed it down. So what do the Night Lords have now? This is in the firing arc of these 2. Let's see what's in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's now out of range. So this one can't fire, neither can this one. So these 2 can't fire this turn. This one can't fire because it's on fire. So it's the Blood Angels. This one can't fire because it's out of arc. However, this one is in the arc of that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So maximum range. 2 shots with its last cannons. Both missed. 4 shots with missiles. 2 hits. Extra damage. That gives me 2 rolls on the aircraft damage table. 5 and a 3. So a 3, serious hit, the aircraft is on fire. And 5, the engine has started damaging smoke and it loses a structure point. Okay, so that's that one done as well. Okay, so now it goes on to the end phase. The end phase is slightly more complicated now because of all the smoke and fire. So there's a separate end phase sequence, but ultimately we get onto the smoke and flame recovery phase. So we'll begin with the one which has got both smoke and flames on it. So we have to make a handling roll to try and get rid of the smoke. All the Xiphons have handling of 4+. It passes its handling so the smoke is removed. Skillful Flames. So it fails its handling check, so it now has to roll on the fire table, and it rolls a 2, which causes an extra point of damage. We'll go to this one now, and let's see what happens with each flame. So handling check, fails its handling check on a 3, so that means the flames are extinguished and they're converted into smoke instead. On to the next turn. Let's see who gets to go first then. And the Night Lords get the initiative this time, so they will go first. Now I'm going to move the one that's on fire because he can't shoot, so I might as well move that one. It's not giving too much away. I can't do much with it anyway, so let's go with this one first. It's on a 3. It's got controlling speed 6, so let's just see if we can manoeuvre it a little bit out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll turn and look in that direction. So this one next is 2. So it's on speed 4. So we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Next we'll move the one with the smoke because its shooting is reduced because of the smoke. It's -1 to hit. So this one's got a 5. Control speed 6. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And face in that direction. So we'll go with this one next. Maneuver 2 is on speed 5, so we'll drop it down to speed 4. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And got this one, it's on 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll look in that direction. So there's one left, has a 6. And it will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And look in that direction. Onto the shooting phase, the Night Lords get to go first. I'm going to try and shoot with my better one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at this one over here. So 2 shots with its las cannons. 2 hits, damage on 2s. 2 1s. I don't think the dice gods are in favour of the Night Lords today. And then it gets 4 shots with its missiles. 3 hits. 1 point of damage. And it's a 1. So this causes this aircraft to spin round. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a 1, and it carries on facing forward. So it had no effect whatsoever. It doesn't even cause a point of damage. So this Night Lord is now done. Okay, so we'll go with this one next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the damage one. 4 shots with its glass cannons. 1 hit. Damage is on a 2, so let's roll again. So it's 6. So that causes a structure point, damage, and a flame. And we've also got some missile shots. So 4 shots with those, 2 more hits. So a point of damage and an extra 2 points of damage. So that's 3 rolls on the table this time. Oh, 3 6s. It's very much on fire and so the first Night Lord is taken down. Good shooting there from the Blood Angels. So back to the Night Lords then. This one's on fire, so it can't actually fire, so this one's done. Back to the Blood Angels. So I've still got 2 more to fire with. So we'll go first with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 shots with his last cannons. 2 hits. 2 points of damage. 2 rolls on the table. And we have a 1 and a 3. So the 3 causes it to catch fire, and the 1 will spin it around. So 1, 2, 3. So it's now looking in that direction. And it's also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's also got 4 shots with missiles. So 2 more hits. 2 more points of damage. So 2 more rolls. 2 5s. So these cause 2 lots of smoke on it and 2 points of damage. And then the final plane, this one over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 last cannon shots, both missed, and he gets 4 shots with missiles, which 2 hit. 1 roll on the table, which is a 1, which spins it around to 2. 1, 2. There you go. And with that, he's finished. So we're on to the end phase, and the Night Lords are outnumbered. Both planes are quite disabled, both planes are quite damaged, and the Blood Angels are very much in control of the game. Let's see what happens then. So we get a handling check, fails, 4, which puts it out and turns it into a smoke. You need 3+ for that. Then over here, we'll do 2 smokes first. 1 fails, 1 passes. So 1 smoke's removed and we roll for the other one. 4, the smoke just remains in the plane. And for the flame, passive flame check, so that one is gone. So both of them are now just trailing smoke, which just reduces their firepower really. On to the next turn. Let's see who goes first. Night Lords have it this time. Again, they will go first. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look in that direction. Blood Angels then. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look in that direction. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And back in that direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're on to the shooting phase. Now let's get to go first, but they're smoking, so they're much more to hit. So we need 6s to hit. We'll start with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 2 shots in 6s. They missed, and he gets 4 shots with his missile. Also needing 6s, so 1 hit. What does it do? It's a 4. So this causes it to lose a structure point and to immediately fall into a spin, which is quite good actually. So this one's not going to be shooting now. Now some of you may be wondering why I didn't drop them to lower altitude in previous turns, because once they're smoking, they're never going to hit unless they're at the same altitude. So trying to be defensive is kind of pointless. Over to the Blood Angels then. I need to stop this one. So we've got this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 1. Okay, so 2 shots with this last cannons. 1 hit. Damage on 2. Damage on 2, so you get a roll on the table. And it's 2, which is more smoke from the engines. And then we have our final 2 sets of missiles, so 4 shots, 1 hit. 2 points of damage, so 2 rolls on the table. One of them is a 6, so 6, if you remember, causes fire and a point of structure. Which leaves me with just 1 left to go. I can't fire with this one. This one's already fired. So I've got this plane left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4 last cannon shots, 2 hits, 3 points, well 3 rolls on the table. Okay, so we've got a 5, a 3 and a 1. And the 5, along the point of smoke on it, causes another structure point, so it destroys the final Night Lord. So there you go, a dogfight mission using the extra damage rules of fire and smoke. I like them, they add to the game, but one of my problems with it is once you get flames and smoke on one side and not the other, then the side which is basically being damaged can do very little in return. As we can see here, the Blood Angels have remained relatively unscathed. So there's the game. Give it a try. I wouldn't suggest using too big a game. I found 3 Xiphons against each other is quite good. I also like using the Xiphons against each other because they're equal. The other problem with the flame rules and the smoke rules is the better the handling, the more likely they won't affect you. So something like Marines versus Eldar, the Eldar are going to trash the Marines because the Eldar's handling is 2+. So there's little the Marines can do. They can put the flames on them, but they won't do much damage. So with that, I hope you enjoyed the game. Please check out some of my other games. And if you like what you see, please consider subscribing. Drop me a like, throw in a comment below. And remember, always watch your 6.